Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome you all in PIST Zoom live class session 2021. I hope you all are fine and enjoying your live Zoom classes with your subject specialist. Alhamdulillah. Dear students, this lecture is for grade 8th, 9 junior and subject computer science. I'm your teacher, Mrs. Afshin, and we are on chapter number 1, Fundamentals of Computer. I hope you are enjoying your computer science subject. Yes? Okay, now today we are going to start. In fact, we are going to continue the previous topic, that was the history of computer science. So today we will continue the history of computer science, and after completing this lesson you must be understand the following devices like Hollerith disk, slide rule, Mark 1, HPC, cloud computing. Okay, so let's continue with the previous topic, the next device. In the previous lesson we discussed about the abacus, Pascaline, difference engine and analytical engine. Now we will continue the history and the evolution of the computer with next topic and the next device, that was Hollerith disk. Hollerith disk. In 1890, Herman Hollerith built a tabulating machine called Hollerith disk. As shown in the figure, you can view on your screen. Here we have a Hollerith disk. Okay, this machine was invented to help the census of 1819 in America. So this machine was invented to help with the census of 1890 in America. Hollerith disk consisted of a card reader which sensed the holes in the card, a gear-driven mechanism which could count, and large set of dial indicators to display the results. After building Hollerith disk, Hollerith started a company by the name of Tabulating Machine Company. Eventually, this company changed its name to International Business Machines, IBM. So nowadays, we know it IBM, International Business Machine. So Hollerith disk invented in 1819 by the Herman Hollerith. Okay, and Herman applied the idea of punch boards in computer. He used punch cards in computers for input and output. On your screen, you can view this machine was this consisted of a card reader. This consisted of a card reader which sensed the holes in the card. These cards are called punch card. We can insert these punch card for input and output. A gear-driven mechanism which could count and large set of dial indicators to display the results. So here on your screen, you can view a large set of dial indicators indicates the result on the screen. Okay. So after building Hollerith disk, Hollerith started a company by the name of Tabulating Machine. So sometime we can call Hollerith disk as a tabulating machine. It's also called a tabulating machine. But eventually this company changed its name to International Business Machines, IBM. So dear students, IBMs, nowadays we know about the IBMs. This is an International Business Machine. So dear students, in the late 1880s, Herman Hollerith proposed a Jacquard's punch card design for the purpose of computation for the US Census, and it was accepted. Hollerith's invention, known as the Hollerith disk, consisted of card reader which sensed the holes in the cards, a gear-driven mechanism which could count using Pascal's mechanism, which we still see in car odometers. And a large wall of dial indicators, a car speedometer is a dial indicator to display the results of the count. So here on your screen, you can view the Hallward desk. And here we have a display screen which consists of the dial indicators. Large, you can call it the large wall of dial indicators, like a car speedometer. It's like a car speedometer is a dial indicator to display the results of the count. And we can use the punch card to input data and punch the card into the machine. And we can use the punch card as well for the output. So punch card system used in Hallward desk. Okay, dear students, I hope you understand it's working. The next is slide rule. The slide rule basically based on the idea of logarithm. English mathematician William developed a device called slide rule in 1920s. It was very useful for solving problems that involves multiplication and division. It has three parts: slide, rule, and transparent sliding cursor, as you can view on your screen. Here we have slide. Okay, this is slide. Here we have rule, and this is a cursor, transparent cursor. Here on your screen, another picture we have of the slide rule. You can view this is a ruler. Okay, we have the slide, we have cursor. This cursor, this is a transparent cursor, and you can move this cursor left and right to calculate. Okay, so slide rule was replaced by electronic pocket calculator in the early 1970s. So this slide rule was basically based on the idea of logarithm. Okay, and it is a simple calculating device which can perform the multiplication and the division. The next is Mark I. Mark I, the next successful computing machine invented was a digital computer known as Mark I. It was invented by the Howard Aiken in 1944. Mark I could add three numbers having 8 digits in 1 second. It could print out its results on punched cards or on an electric typewriter. Mark I was 50 feet long, 8 feet high, and weighed about 5 tons. It used 3,000 electric switches. Mark I is shown in figure. So here on your screen, you can view the Mark I computer. So dear students, this is the next successful computing machine. But you must remember that it is a big in size. So you can view Mark I was 50 feet long. It's too much long. 8 feet high. And the its weight is 5 tons. So it's too much heavy machine. And it is also known as automatic sequence controlled calculator. It was first fully automatic calculating machine, which was designed by the Howard Aiken of a Harvard University. It was very reliable but huge in size. So you can view the size on your screen. It's huge in size. It's 8 feet high, 50 feet long, and 5 tons in weight. It used 3,000 electric switches. 3,000 electric switches. Okay, so it's too much. It needs too much electricity. It can consume too much electricity. It needs a proper and a big room where you can use the computer. Moreover, Mark II, Mark III, and Mark IV were also built under the supervision of Howard Aiken with extended capabilities. I hope you understand, dear students. So since computer evolution is a continuous process, it has not stopped in the modern era. New systems are being developed to provide voice recognition and understand natural languages. High performance computing, HPC. High performance computing is being used in today's data centers for fast data processing. High performance computing, HPC, is the use of parallel processing for running advanced application programs efficiently, reliable, and fast. So this is high performance computing. Nowadays we can use for the voice recognition and the fast processing. So what is HPC? What is HPC? High performance computing refers to any computational activity requiring more than a single computer to execute a task. Supercomputers and computer clusters are used to solve advanced computational science and engineering research problems. So supercomputers and computer clusters are the high-speed computers which can perform the millions of instructions at one time to solve the advanced computational and engineering research problems. So high performance computing is the use of parallel processing for running advanced application programs efficiently, reliably, and quickly. So this is high PC, basically HPC, sorry, is a high performance computation and which can perform the parallel processing. Parallel processing means that it can process multiple tasks at the same time at parallel for running advanced application programs, and it can work efficiently, it is more reliable, and it is more quick. It is high performance computing nowadays we can use in our computational activity to achieve the complex task and to achieve the parallel processing more efficiently. Okay. So dear students, after HPC, high performance computing, then we have the concept of cloud computing. Cloud computing has been introduced. In the simplest terms, cloud computing means storing and accessing data and programs over the internet instead of computer's hard drive. The current advancements in computer technology are likely to transform computer into intelligent machine having thinking power. The evolution of computers will probably continue till their processing capabilities have become equal to human intelligence or even beyond that. So the concept of cloud computing means that you have computing instead of you can store your data on your internet over the internet instead of computer's hard drive. You have your programs and data over the internet instead of your hard disk. So dear students, what does cloud computing mean? Cloud computing means computing is delivery of different services through the internet. There are resources, include tools and applications like data storage, servers, databases, networking, and software. Cloud computing is the delivery of different services through the internet instead of your hard disk. These types of cloud services, regardless of the kind of service, cloud computing server provide user with a series of functions including email, storage backup and data retrieval, creating and testing apps, analyzing data, audio and video streaming, delivering software on demand. So all these are the functions provided by the cloud computing. So cloud computing means that you have your data on internet instead of your local computer and local storage. So you have your applications, you have some sort of email storage, backup and data retrieval, analyzing your data. So you can have all these things on a server. So you can access with the help of a cloud computer, all these services with the help of the cloud computing. When you are in a cloud computing, so you don't need to save all data on your system, on your devices. So if you have on internet, so you can access with the help of cloud computing. So modern use of computer in today's life is cloud computing, and advantages of cloud computing are improved collaboration, excellent accessibility, low maintenance cost, mobile ability, services in pay per use, ultimate storage capacity, data security, and backup and restore data. All these are the advantages of cloud computing when you are using the cloud computing nowadays. So advantages of using cloud storage include companies need only pay for the storage they actually use. Storage maintenance tasks such as backup, data replication, and purchasing additional storage devices are offloaded to the responsibility of a service provider, allowing organizations to focus on their core business. Cloud storage provides users with immediate access to a broad range of resources and applications hosted in the infrastructure of another organization via web service interface. Customers have access to technical support. Ongoing cost of, however, the disadvantage of using cloud storage include. These are the disadvantages. Ongoing cost of paying for this service, security concerns about possibility of hacking of important data. When you have a data on internet, so it can be hacked, and possibility of hacking of important data, and the cost is one another disadvantage of cloud computing. I hope you understand, students. So dear students, thank you so much for your attention. So inshallah, in the next lecture, we will continue this chapter with the new topic. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.